can be useful. I find these kind of rings are more useful for New Game Plus and beyond, because that's when you built your character's high enough level and you got enough of these rings and stuff and equipment where you can get your resistances high enough that it can actually be worth putting it all on. You can make it hard for these poisons and stuff to get through. Whereas when I find if you just got one of these rings or something, they just often aren't useful enough to be worth it. I don't know, they never seem to... Fire ones always seem to be the best. There always seems to be a lot of fire damage in all the Souls games. Whereas these other ones seem kind of dark. I don't even know what is dark sometimes. Is it just regular magic or is it dark? But anyway, yeah, so that's the Fleshbite ring. I guess I'm just gonna... Wait, did I kill that? Did I kill that Lothric Knight? Can go up here. I'm not sure what the point is. Maybe just to give you a view that you can see this ladder here, so you know there's more up here. Oh, I missed him. What? I didn't even know that guy can hit me. In my quest to kill everything. Okay, I can't remember, did I kill that Lothric Knight? Oh no, wait, you can get up here. Oh yeah, I forgot you can get up here. Yeah, so I guess you could go this way, because there's this ladder here. Yeah, you could tackle this level this way. It's not too bad if you know what's ahead of you, though. But I'm not sure, I'll probably try that sometime, tackling it the other way. Okay, so I do want to kill all the enemies. Oh, why did I do that? Nice. Oh man, did I... And then there's this item up there. I'll be getting that in a second. And then that's just about it. I'm just gonna homeward bone back. I'm glad you can go right to Firelink Shrine. Okay, so... yeah, what do I want to do here now? I don't have any Estus or anything.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then take...
I don't understand why it'll go up by 5 sometimes. Endurance is useless. I think maybe I'll just go up more. I think maybe once I get this club to +10, it'll, I'll benefit from that strength.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, so what was I wanting to do here? Yeah, I guess that's it. Go back here. It's one of those areas where it seemed, I wouldn't say it seemed real long the first time through, but it seemed sort of like medium length the first time through, but the second time through it feels, I don't know if I'd say short, but definitely not as long as it felt. Especially if you just want to, it has the ability to really go through it quick if you just want to sort of grab the items or something. Okay, they don't seem to be as willing to censor out names anymore. It was a bit ridiculous in Dark Souls 2. Like, these people had perfectly legitimate names that they weren't trying to get around any censors for, and it would still be censored out. Okay, so I've done everything up to this point. I still don't understand what the deal is with that lever. There it is, right down there. I didn't pull it, and I don't see any difference. I don't understand what that lever does. And I've already killed all those guys. Now I'm off to bigger and better things. Okay, so up here, there's another item over there I'll get to eventually. There's a couple of roof items I gotta deal with. It's not really a lot around this part, but over here there's a gargoyle. I don't mind these guys showing up. They sort of seem like they fit the area, like they're on the roof, and they haven't been overused in the game, and they're new enemies, so I don't mind those enemies. I know some people think, oh, gargoyles, every gargoyle's the same. Like, some people thought in Dark Souls 2, the gargoyle fight was just a retread of the Dark Souls 1 gargoyle fight. But those gargoyles were so different. It really didn't seem like it seemed like maybe like a half a retread. But it didn't seem like the same thing. It definitely didn't seem like the same thing to me. There was a different amount of them. The way they moved was different. The way they looked was different. The proportions were different. They did some of the same attacks, but I don't know, to me that fight seemed way different. The Dark Souls 1 one was more of a strategy, and also it's just more of a strategy fight where you could just sort of come in there and wallop them, or you could plan ahead how you're going to fight them, whereas the Dark Souls 2 gargoyles was just like a Benny Hill fight. Like, they're just on you the whole time, like do 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 do, and you're just running for your life the whole time. I mean, that was maybe a little bit like that if the first time you fight them in Dark Souls 1, but once you know what they're about, you're not really running for your life that much. But anyway, yeah, one Titanite chunk on the ledge there. Now, this... I'm not really a huge... Oh yeah, you can see the other gargoyle up there. I'm not a tremendous fan of this area. It's kind of a meh area. It's not like horrible or anything, but I guess it's sort of interesting for the views. I wouldn't say the design of it is particularly enthralling, but the views, I guess, are the highlight of it. Ugh. You can see when you hit these guys, sometimes rocks will come flying off. I'm not sure if they're meant to be made of marble or something, or you can see these chunks of rocks come off when you hit them. I didn't really notice it when I'm playing the game, but when I was watching it on video, I noticed it. Soul of a Weary Warrior, there by the second gargoyle. Okay, now, here's an interesting area. There's 2 crystal lizards. Last time... Okay, good. Yeah, the second one doesn't seem to move until you kill the first one. But anyway, so... the first one drops 1 twinkling titanite and a heavy gem. And the second one drops a twinkling titanite and a sharp gem. The game just seems to be giving you just about every type of gem and upgrade material at this point. There's that gargoyle there, but I'm just gonna go back and deal with this area. Now this could be trouble. I'll have to see how it goes. It's a drop. This is... I kind of a bit annoyed by this. I know on my blind playthrough there's a few times where I fall off an edge, and I just imagine if somebody saw it, they're wondering, what the heck was I doing? But sometimes when I see edges, I'm not sure if I can drop down to that area or not. And there's been a few times in this game where I thought it was droppable, but it's just an instant death. I don't really like that. I like when there's a clear indication of whether you can drop or not. But in some areas, like, they have like landings below, but some are just instant death and some are droppable. But this one's droppable. You still take damage. And I assume this game, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I assume this game works the same as the first one, and I think the second one, where if a drop kills you, it kills everybody. Or, well, although I guess I don't... Yeah, I guess I'm not... What is it? If a drop kills you in... I think it was if a drop kills you when you have full health, it kills you no matter what your health is. Or what kind of rings or spells you like, fall protection spell or anything like that. If it's a one-shot death, it kills you no matter how much your health. You can't get more health and survive it. Although I don't know if that's completely true, because there might be some drops that... That's what I heard. I don't know if that... I didn't actually test it out myself.